Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, we talk to the Family Justice Center about the services and safety they offer to our community. And we speak to the artists participating in the upcoming exhibit at the Buffalo Art Studio. It's all coming up right here on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Joining me in the Daytime Buffalo studio is Ava Thomas and Kate Nawaldi from the Family Justice Center. Both of you, thanks for coming in.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Right off the bat, why don't you just talk about the services that you guys provide at Family Justice Center?
So we provide services and supports to any domestic violence survivor and their children. We do that in a variety of ways. All of our services are 100% free, 100% confidential. And so we can do things like safety planning, which is essentially like a GPS roadmap on how to stay safe during times of abuse and times when you are safe as well. We can also offer orders of protection assistance, legal assistance, filing charges, making a report, crisis counseling, really anything that someone needs to stay safe.
And what's so special about you guys is you're kind of like the one place where people can go and kind of get everything they need, including, like you just said, some of those court agreements and everything to keep them safe, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so what happens, walk us through when people come to you?
They can come to us either in person or over the phone. I think a lot of people don't realize that most of our services can be done virtually, either over the phone or even by email. And we connect you with a very compassionate and dedicated advocate. You get to decide how much or how little information you provide us, and then we really kind of go from there and see where you're at. We meet our clients where they're at.
What are some of the signs of abuse that our viewers can look out for, whether it's for themselves or for a loved one?
You know, it looks different for everyone. Obviously, being in an unsafe or an unhealthy relationship can be different for every single person. One of the things that I always say to people is trust your gut. And, sometimes when you're in a situation and you're somewhere and someone, it may not even be someone that you are keeping your eye on that person, or maybe you feel a little bit unsafe and you feel it down in your stomach. And I find sometimes that when you're in an unsafe relationship, you feel that same way. Or you may see someone else who's in an unsafe relationship and you can feel that too. It can obviously be someone putting their hands on you, but it does not have to be that. There is psychological control, there is financial abuse and control. So really, it looks different on every person. The one thing that we kind of do ask people, which we find to be effective, is we ask people if the person that you are in a relationship with, when something good or exciting happens with you or for you, are they happy for you? Or are they jealous? Are they upset? And you feel that. Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes that can be a little bit of a sign that you may not even really know at first.
Absolutely. And you guys are really there to help navigate and facilitate and work out a plan with people that come for you. Because viewers, if you don't know this, one of the most dangerous times for victims is actually when they're ready to leave, right?
Yes, when they're ready to leave, when they're thinking about leaving, have recently left, or are going to leave. And the reason that it is so dangerous, no matter what type of abuse is happening, it doesn't even have to be physical, but the reason it's so dangerous is because that abuser is about to lose power and control, and they will do anything to keep it.
Talk about some of the services you provide. You are completely run through, donations and stuff,
Yes.
right? But you guys do so much. I mean, you give Ring cameras out for free, right?
Yes. When we have them, and we rely on the community support for those types of items, we provide a lot of safety items. We also have, as we may have mentioned earlier, a forensic medical unit. We have the only forensic medical unit in New York State solely dedicated to domestic violence. And our nurse can assess injuries, document injuries, do strangulation assessments, and also talk about some of the physical things that can happen to someone when they're experiencing trauma.
Absolutely. Now, you guys, like we just said, are all about needing the funding to be able to continue to provide to people that come for you. So you have an event coming up, right? Why don't you tell us about that?
Yes, on May 12th, actually, at the Irish Center in Buffalo, we have a meat raffle coming up. As I'm sure you know, meat raffles are really popular in Buffalo, and they're a lot of fun. I know we are, of course, a domestic violence agency, but we can still have a little bit of fun in raising money and bringing awareness to our organization. So it's on May 12th. It's going to be at 7 p.m. And you can actually go to any of our social media or find us on Facebook, and there'll be links to that event right there.
Which is an incredible thing because the people that you are dealing with are going through so much in your lives, and you guys really facilitate, obviously, safety, which is the number one thing that you can provide to someone, but you also try to make them feel good. You have an entire, boutique, basically, and pantry with food and spa. Like, I remember you telling me that some of the people come to you and they just say, I want to feel like a woman again, right?
Yes. Yeah, the last thing we think about when we're in the throes of abuse are our own selves. And so when we're working with someone, we really try to connect all the pieces of them back together, including feeling really good about who they are and how they look and all those things. We try to really connect all of that.
Which is such a key because it takes a lot of people a lot of tries to leave their situation, but when they have more confidence, when they know they have the resources, they're more likely to leave and stay away. So thank you, ladies, for so much for what you're doing. To talk to the Family Justice Center, you can call 716-558-7233, email them at safe@fjc.org, or head over to their website at fjcsafe.org. Thank you, ladies, for coming in.
Of course, thank you.